How's it going, folks? Phoenix here. As you can see from my little presentation here in front of you, I've bought some baling equipment. And as you guessed it, today we're going to be cutting and hopefully doing some baling. Probably a little bit of grass bales that I'll probably put in the fermentation silo. And maybe possibly some hay bales as well, since cows are hungry for hay. Yeah, they want some hay. They got some TMR. They're running low on grass because they're in a small pasture, so we might even just feed them some grass bales too, just to keep all their food up. So we have a small tick of rain percentage here in the forecast. Hopefully we'll get lucky and that won't happen, but we'll give it a shot. We're going to try to start cutting. So let's go ahead and get hitched up to our new mower, our new FlexWing mower. Oh, also, we went ahead and purchased another grass field right here, field 5. So we have 2 fields we're going to be mowing today. Get that hooked up, get the wiring all hooked up. Alright. So let's head up to the first grass field. It looks like our other grass field right here that we planted in this little spot right here is starting to grow. Or, well, it has gone from dirt to at least a texture of grass, I suppose. Whether it's starting to grow or not, I don't know. So we got a John Deere FlexWing mower anyways. Right there. And we went ahead and got a Vermeer bale rake. And we got a Krone, I think it is, baler. Alright, let's see. Don't hit the fence post. Alright, good. Lower. And cut. Alright, let's cut some grass. This isn't a very big field really, but grass is grass, it'll still feed our animals. Being that it's a small field, I'm going to probably try to stay fairly snug to the edge, get as much as I can out of it. Don't hit the tree. Yeah, we're good. How wide are we? A little bit wider than the mower, not too bad, so I don't have to leave a huge leeway. And that's good. Alright, get up close to this embankment here. Alright. Let's start rolling. This is a very uneven field too, for how small it is. Maybe we'll work on that a little bit, I don't know. Like I said, we didn't, this land was in pretty rough shape when we got here. We've been working the fields back into shape, getting them fertilized properly, getting the pH right. We might go through and roll some of the fields and try to smooth out some of the ridiculous bumps and stuff. We'll just have to see. Should only be 1 or 2 more passes. Oh. After this one, obviously. 1 down, and maybe 1 more back, possibly. Looks like I cut my corner too short right there. We'll just swing by like this and pick up a little bit of it at least. As we get turned around for this part. I don't know if those are from cutting too close on my turns, or if those bits are from the roughness of the terrain. I'll just scoop them up real quick as we come back down here to make our final pass. I think what we'll do is we'll probably bale this one up as hay bales, since I don't think we're going to need a pile of hay bales, and we'll bale that other larger field up as grass bales, some of which will get just dumped right into the fermenting silo for silage, and then whatever we don't dump in there we'll use to help feed the cattle if we need to give them more feed. Alright, we can turn that off, bring it back up, fold it up. Alrighty, let's go. Off to the next field. Still haven't figured out what we're going to do with horses yet. But we're going to do something. We might get a couple at least for ourselves. For now, we'll just tend to our cows. I think once we get closer to winter too, we're going to probably go ahead and get another load of cattle. And we'll probably try to do the same thing maybe next spring. Just try to keep some coming in and some going. Try to keep a rotation going, so that we always have a little bit of a steady supply of income from that beef cattle. Alright. So this is our bigger field we just bought. Still not huge, but it's bigger than the other one. So this one will probably get baled up as grass bales. The other one we will, that's the one we'll turn into hay. Might be a little narrow down in this corner. We'll see if we can make this turn and keep it tight to the corner. Oh yeah, we got this. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Just keep chugging away. I'm sure it's super thrilling to sit here and watch me cut grass. But, you know, it's all part of the job. Can't always be the fun stuff like running the combine. Speaking of which, we still haven't picked out a combine yet. We have a neighbor down the way there that might have one that we can purchase. We're gonna eventually start chatting with him a little bit and seeing what he's got and what he might want for it. Figure out if it's worth it. But from the sounds of things, it might be worth it. It might be a little bit cheaper than well, it might be quite a bit cheaper than buying a new one, and the price I think he hinted to that he wants for it isn't bad. It's not. It's definitely going to be a deal for us. Right, let's not run into the fence post. Get ourselves turned around here. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we do within the next, you know, I would say a couple weeks, we're going to need to really start thinking heavily about picking up a combine. I could lease one, I suppose, but I really don't want to. If we're gonna be doing row crop farming and, you know, selling some of that stuff off, I'd rather not have a regular lease. I'd rather just own the equipment outright. I don't like the idea of having to have debts I gotta pay off. So if I can't just buy it outright, I usually don't want to. Although with all this new equipment I've been having to buy, buying something outright is getting a little difficult. So we'll have to see how that goes. Alright, well, I think I'm going to not bore you guys with all this cutting, so I'll probably speed through the rest of this field, and we'll get back at it when it's time to maybe do a little raking and baling. Alright folks, well it seems that we're almost done with this field now. So we're going to go ahead and make these last 2 passes, and then we'll go get hooked up to the new windrower. Start putting this stuff into rows. We'll be able to start baling this field up right away, and then the other field will have to give it some time to dry so we can make some hay out of it. Turn this bad boy off, lift it back up, and let's get her folded up. Alrighty. We'll go park this thing. I think I can make this turn. Yeah, we're good. See if we can make this turn. Almost took out the mailbox. Alright, let's go find some place to park this little guy. I do still got to get the trailer unloaded there. I mean, it's not like either one of these fields are that far away. We always could just haul the bales over, but it certainly would be nice to be able to just put them in the trailer there and use that to move them. And I think for now we're going to put the mower in here. Seems like a good spot for it till we have to mow again. Alright, let's go ahead and get hooked up to the windrower. Like this firmer windrower. I honestly can't even remember where I found it, but it looks really nice. I don't even know if it's a US brand. I don't care. I like it. Yeah, let's go up there and get the small field windrow first. Alrighty, let's get in here. Let's open you up. And lower you down. I think I'm going to do a little third person while I'm running close to the fence right here. Alright folks, sorry about that. My wife was talking to me for a minute. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have cut so close to the fence. But we'll get it, don't worry. There we go. Now we're working. A little too far away. A little bit of stragglers there. Oh well. Not backing up for that little tiny bit. Alright, let's see if we can hug this end of the fence a little bit better this time. Alright. That looks good right there. Get close to the tree, but don't hit it. Perfect. And now let's finish her up. There we go. Missed one little bit right there. That'll be alright. Alright, that all looks pretty good. Now let's get our second row going here. Alright, now it should be a little bit easier. Something tells me we're not going to get this last one in one pass. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright, I guess one more pass after this and then we'll be done. Go out here and turn around, I guess. It's definitely kind of a narrow field with those wooden posts all around. Makes it kind of difficult to work in. Alright, let's drop this bad boy down and get this last row done. Alright, that looks good. Get this folded up. Close enough. Let's go to the other field. Alrighty. Unfold this bad boy again. I'm way close to the fence on that one. I might have to miss some of that. Again, we're going to probably have to start in third person because, you know, fence line and all that fun stuff. And unfortunately, it's not as easy to look behind you in this game as it is in real life. Alright, let's lower it down and get as close as we can to this stuff on the edge. Not doing too bad. I can't believe I had that mower that close to the edge. I have no idea how we're going to windrow that stuff up in the corner that we mowed. Maybe the baler will reach and we'll just have to do a pass without it windrowed. We'll see. It's quite the tight little turn right here. Yeah, this isn't too bad. I thought it'd be a little harder to do this field. I will say that I would rather be doing this on this field than trying to run a combine around it. So I guess it's for the best. Alright. First row done. So now it should be a little bit easier to get around this field. So let's start right here, drop her down. Alright. So other than that one corner up there, it should be a lot easier to get around this field. Alright. See how we do on this corner. Might be better off just going straight, lifting it, and starting over. Hit it like that. Lift the rake up. We'll just come at it again from this part right here. Maybe after a couple passes this will get a little bit easier. At minimum we should at least be able to lift up and turn. Just flip it around like we were with the mower. Alright folks, well I think I'm going to go ahead and power through this, and I will bring you guys back once this field's all done. I apologize, folks. I just went through all that without talking, so hope you enjoyed the music that I played instead, since I was muted. What I was basically getting at was, here's my new bale spike. It'll hold 2 bales, 3 if I really pushed it, but 2. Make my life easier as far as transporting bales. And then we got this nice new bale trailer that you just got to witness in action. It definitely is making collecting these bales a whole lot easier than if we were to have just put them in the use a bale spear and pick them up and put them on the flatbed trailer on the truck. So, not bad. Apologize for, you know, the lack of commentary at the end there. I'll try not to make it a habit of doing that. Can't promise anything. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out. We're going to go ahead and call this an episode since it's getting all rainy and nasty and we really can't do much of anything. We're going to sort out which one of these are going into the silage bunker and which ones we'll keep for the cow. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you enjoyed my content, go ahead and hit that like button. It definitely helps with the motivation, seeing that people like my videos. And I will catch you all in the next one.